Okay, so today's video is all about adding some extra layers to this. I was having a bit of an issue with this being stuck, so I have just stuck it with some glue. What I want to do is I want to cut a little slit along here, so I'm just going to work out where the slit needs to go. And I also need to work out, because I need to support this as well. So I'm thinking that it's something I've done before. We need an inch block. Okay, so this is 1 1/4 inches. Alright, so I'm just going to grab my, I actually think I've got my baby score pal here, which will just be a little bit easier to use. So I'm just going to score using my ping scoring tool. I'm going to score at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, and I'm scoring at 4.5 because that's where I'm going to cut. Okay, so just going to cut off. Oh, my scissors are broken again. I thought it was too good to be true. Okay, so just going to stick this together. So on the 1/2 inch is where I'm going to be closing it. I then need to make a mark. I need to stick. I've got a feeling that I'm going to stick it a little bit higher than normal, just purely because there's nothing on this section. So I want to stick, I'm going to glue the 2 opposite sides. Let's move this over. And I'm using tape here because, well, if it's a problem, I can always use glue undo or glue off or whatever you're using. But if you stick it with glue, you won't get it off. Okay, so just working out where that goes. And I'm thinking I'm going to extend that little mark there. Let's get these scissors here. Okay, so just extending in there so that my wheelbarrow can pop in there. Alright, and I'm putting it to the left hand side so that I can slot this in like so. Right, now with it open like that, I can remove this tape, and technically this should work. Okay, I'm going to just hold it up while I get it in place, like so. And now I'm going to pop that in place like so. I think I've moved it. What I should have done, I think I've ripped it, is just closed it, and that would have kind of got it to its correct place. Right, so the only thing with this, doing it this way, is there's nothing to pull it down. Okay, so it's going to stand up a little bit. So I might have to come back and make a plan with that. But yep, that is working. Let me show you what it's looking like. It's my little garden. Okay, I'm thinking that in front we could also have a little flower box sitting in front. So again, a little piece of card. I don't want it to be sticking out too far, so I'm going to score at half, at 1, 1.5, 2 and 2.5, where 2.5 is where I'm going to cut off. Let's just push this back, and I'm going to just fold it. Fold it. Okay, and here we're going to tape 3 sides. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so pieces 1 and 2. Are going to be stuck over there. And this piece going to pop to the side to build up our seam. Okay, all done. Still struggling with this one. I'm not too sure why this one is not sticking. Just giving me grief. Right, next I want to add the little bee. I'm not too sure which I want. I'm thinking this one. And I don't think I'm going to add this one. Just think I'm going to add it along the bottom, stick along the bottom, so it's stuck flat, that there's no depth on this one. I have no idea why this one is not sticking. Then I've stuck it with the art glitter glue as well. Okay, then I want to come back at a later stage and I want to add flowers. Remember, we made these random holes. I want to add random leaves, which I'll need to work out how we're going to add them, so it gives us the depth. So that is my back page. I also have this, which I think I've shown you, which is, I don't know whether to stick it at an angle on the back to add photos. Not 100% sure if I want to use that just yet, so I'm going to leave that there. Can also add extra of these flower pots. We could add extra. I'm just having a look to see what we've got. We've got a beautiful little watering can. Oh, and I did have an idea which I need to experiment with to see if it works, and that's to add some lights. Maybe we can add the watering can behind it. Okay, I'm going to pause this video while I go and get the lights. Okay, so I'm just going to hold off with the light for now. And I want you to just, add to this. I've got this gap here, which I'm thinking I will add something to once I've been through all the bits. Not too sure yet what it will be. It might just be a photo mat, so you can put somebody coming out of there, but I'll get to that. I'll also get to the what do you call it, the lamp. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. You can carry on adding and making as full or as sort of low-key as you like. I might add a few more pieces, like another flower box on this side. Or even pop a flower box behind. So let's just show you. I'm just going to cut, because I didn't stick it down first. Just going to add a flower box behind. I've just cut a little piece out. You ain't going to see it. And we could have another flower box on this side. I think there's some. So these are a little bit different because they have the white on them. So let's see if there's a third one here. Oh look, there's a little flower pot and another little flower pot. Okay. So let's just do these quickly, and then I'll end the video. I'm going to cut these down to, it's just probably about 5/8 of an inch each. And I've lost my, how do I lose stuff like this? There it is, my scoring tool. So I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch, 1 3/4, 2. I'm going to do that on both, or should I make the one a bit bigger? Let's do 1 1/2, 1 1.5, and 2. So the 1/2 inch one will stick out further than the 3/4 inch one. So doing a tape, I don't know if you can see it because this is now so I'm going to tape 3 plus the closure. And this one I'm going to tape 3 plus the closure. Okay, so let's just fold it, fold it, fold it, and fold it. I'm going to join these two together. Okay, so there's one thin rectangle. and there's a square. Okay, so the one I want to put to the back is going to be on the rectangle. So I want white at the back, yellow. What do I want? Yellow. Okay, I'm going to put the yellow one to the back. So I'm struggling with getting this to stick on the small piece. Alright, we're going to put the white one to the back. And then the yellow one, probably could have made it the same and just put this one in front. It's going to be very far forward. Okay, let's just put it there. And I'm going to cut this a bit thinner. It's a bit too thick. Okay. And because I've attached it to the archway, it's now only going to be a little bit in front of the okay. Right, so when it's open now, this one is in front of that one. We've got space for our photo mats, which I need to cut and put in there. We've got our little flower pot. It's flush. I could have done a really thin pop-up, but I've left that one flush. This one is forward. We've got the beehive, we've got the little cart, and then we've got space to put photos. So all I want to do now is try and add a light.